Picture this. Your husband or wife has been in a horrific car accident. As you reach the hospital, the doctor pulls you aside, says that your loved one is on the brink of death, and there is a risky operation that might save their life. But to go ahead with the operation, he needs a consent form signed. Your loved one is unconscious, so it lies on your shoulders to make that call. This is a no-brainer, you're thinking. I'm going to do whatever I can to save their life. As you reach for the form to sign it, the doctor pulls it away and says, you have no legal right. What? I have no legal right? In the United States, as a married couple, you do have that right to make that call. Unless you are of the same sex. We're going to look at some benefits that are being denied same-sex couples. Also, what law denies these benefits, and how this law is unconstitutional and should be repealed. There are over 1,100 benefits that are being denied same-sex couples. What's 1,100 benefits? Say you sat down on your computer and you type one benefit per line. By the time you were done with all 1,100 benefits, you would have filled over 34 pages. That's a lot of benefits. One of these benefits, say your husband or wife has just recently passed away. You want to roll their 401k into your name. No problem, even tax exempt. Unless you are of the same sex. You could be penalized and taxed up to 70% of that 401k. What law takes these benefits away? It is called the Defense of Marriage Act, passed by Congress in 1996 and signed into law by President Clinton. There are two parts to this law. First part says, if a state legalizes same-sex marriage, no other state has to recognize it, and the federal government will not recognize it. Second part defines marriage as being between a man or woman, and defines spouse as a husband or wife of the opposite sex. There are two amendments that this law goes against. First, where does the definition of marriage being between a man or woman come from? There are people out there that believe marriage should only be between a man or woman because the Bible says so. This is unconstitutional. According to our Bill of Rights in the First Amendment, it says this: Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. This amendment was put into place to make sure that everybody could choose what they wanted to believe in. Also to protect those from having other beliefs pushed upon them. If this definition is stemming from a biblical origin, it's unconstitutional. The Second Amendment that this law goes against is the 14th Amendment. And it says, no state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States. So, we have a law taking benefits away from people. We have an amendment saying no law can take privileges away from citizens of the United States. We have looked at some of the benefits that are being denied same-sex couples. Also, what law takes these benefits away, and how this law is unconstitutional and should be repealed. We have a group of people over here being given marital benefits. Another group over here being denied those marital benefits. Does this not abridge the immunities and privileges of citizens of the United States?